start.
Hi.
Ho! Week 70 of the Beer Blog, and we have a sleepy ass whippet. Pardon my French. So this week I was randomly wandering around Horrocks, and I happened to come across a peculiar beer which I had not seen in the beer world, and it kind of struck my interest. And so this week we have Shock Top. It is a wheat IPA. Now IPAs, I'm usually not a big fan of IPAs because they're usually kind of bitter. They're usually kind of hoppy, and so usually that's not really my style. But I love Shock Top. Shock Top's probably one of my favorite. Can we stop licking it? Probably one of my favorite domestic beers, domestic wheat beers. It's really good, real tasty, and so I figured I might as well give this one a chance. Why not? It is 5.8%, so it's a little bit stronger than a traditional Shock Top. It says on here, unfiltered India Pale Ale brewed with wheat citrus peels and coriander.
Whippet sneeze.
Shock Top Wheat IPA, WIPA, WHIPA, is a unfiltered wheat ale brewed with Cascade hops, which are usually some tasty hops.
Tell you how to pour it.
Yeah, it tells you how to pour here. Hey, there we go. For fail pour people, to serve, pour down the side of a glass until half inch is left in the bottle. Swirl the remaining brew and pour to produce a rich, thick collar of foam and release the citrusy Cascade hop aroma.
I mean, swirl like as you pour it.
I think you swirl the last little bit in the bottom to make sure you get any sort of yeast in there.
And pour it.
Yeah. I already poured mine. I was just going to go ahead and drink it, and then H was like, yo, let's blog it, because we're bloggers. And so, here we are.
Gotta keep it up.
At 1:30 in the morning blogging. You silly whippet.
Got my second win, man, after work.
Say hi to the world. So, here we have the poured beer. As you can see, it's really just a kind of a wheat beer color. A nice citrusy, orangey color. I mean, it's almost a little bit caramely from the looks of it.
Looks like it. Fresh pour.
Produces on a nice.
It's a fresh pour.
Fresh pour. Yep, I already poured mine. These ones were pretty carbonated. I began pouring it vigorously, and it kind of was super carbonated, so I had to slow down a little bit. As you can see, the kind of frothy was up at the top of the glass for a little while there. But yeah,
Smells like a Shock Top. Got that orangey flavor smell.
The coriander definitely comes out. I'm pretty sure that's the coriander. You definitely get the kind of a citrusy, orangey smell. It's not really a hoppy smell like most IPAs. Usually you get that hop aroma.
I hate that hoppiness.
I think Cascade's a real light citrusy hop, so that's probably what plays. So let's give the baby a try, eh? That's interesting. It's not.
I can taste the IPA, but it's not like
it's a really weak IPA, and I think a lot of this is going to go back to the Cascade hops. I should have done more research. Maybe I'll throw in some captions or something. But you get just a hint of the IPA taste, but it's still not. It's not bitter though.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
IPAs to me are like bitter, and I don't.
It's just,
This is not bitter at all. It's great.
It tastes like a Shock Top with just a hint of that
oranginess.
Yeah, but you get kind of a hint of the hops early on, and you get some of the citrus from the hops early on, and then it gives way to that real orangey taste, at least for me.
It's good. I get that orangey taste in there as well.
It is good. If you're a big IPA fan, this is not really a traditional IPA beer, but for just kind of common people who want to try something a little bit different, maybe just get into IPAs, this is definitely a real light, kind of like an introductory IPA, I would call this.
Yeah, I don't like IPAs. I start off strong, and I don't like them. I think if I were to start off with something like this, I might have enjoyed it a little bit.
Could have worked your taste buds a little bit.
They're terrible. I hate IPAs, but this is good actually.
This is for being a domestic beer, like Shock Top being a big mass producer. I would say this is probably a little bit off the beaten path for them, and this is
it's good.
It's good. Well done, Shock Top. So let's give this thing a rating so the whippet can go to sleep.
Staring at me. Hurry up.
Yes. Your next whippet.
I'm not a big fan of the IPA, so it knocks it down a little bit for me. But then the taste brings it up a little bit more. I gotta go with a. I gotta go with like a. Struggling on this one. Let's go with a 3.9.
3.9?
3.9.
I feel like that's fair. This is, I really like Shock Top, and this is definitely still carries that Shock Top flavor with just that hint of a little bit of a bitter, real light, bitter, citrusy taste in the beginning. And so, I think for me, this is pretty average. Not overly special. It is definitely a little bit different, so I'll give it some props for that. But I'd probably give this thing about a 3.5. I mean, it's a little above average. It's unique. I like the colors. These nice green colors. Good little design.
Fall.
It's got the green mohawk on the orange.
Doesn't matter like that.
green and orange.
I'm gonna.
Halloween costume. You could be the WHEAT IPA Shock Top guy.
Done.
Yes.
It's coming in February.
That's what's up.
Start early.
You have to grow your hair out.
I can do it.
So, that's the end of things. The Whippet says goodnight.